Boise, Idaho. Is there really anything better than immersing yourself in football all afternoon on a Saturday, and we continue with this one? It's the Syracuse Orange and the Boise State Broncos. Alongside David Pollock and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Holly Rowe will be down on the sideline. And the Broncos ready to kick it away first. The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25. Inside, it's Miller. Crosses the 30 to the 31 and a 6-yard pickup.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. A little misdirection and the handoff on the counter. Slams ahead for a yard out to the 33.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
3rd down, and they'll need 2 on this initial drive of the game. Steve Angeli. And they can't make the connection on 3rd down.
Defense did a great job. 3rd and short on the opponent's side of the field. They're expecting quick throw. Everybody, they dug their heel on the ground. They're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
Hunt is in the air. He'll take it on the return. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Play clock was getting close to 0, and they have to burn a timeout. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. Making side adjustments here.
Booster!
Dropping back, it's Madsen. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. On the run, fires downfield. Got a man, it's 4. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line.
I know one of the things this offense takes a lot of pride in passing is they feel like they can attack every area of the field. They have success when they throw it outside, but they're really good throwing to the middle of the field, too. Quarterback has confidence. There's really good timing in this passing game, and you saw it right there between the QB and his intended target, getting that big catch.
You know, as a defense, you can have the right call and the right guy in the right spot, but that guy's just too good. And how about the running back on that play? Just making it happen, breaking off the huge gain. It's tough to get these guys on the ground.
Looking to throw on first down. Caught in the backfield, it's Riley. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few.
And listen, I know that wasn't a huge gain. It was positive, but I like doing more of that in today's college football. I'm just going to try to give my playmakers a chance to do damage in space away from all the big boys inside.
After the 4-yard completion on first down, now it's 2nd and 6. Back to pass. Deep shot for the end zone. Makes the grab. He gets it in. Touchdown, Boise State.
And the biggest thing is identifying coverages, right? The quarterback has to line up and see what he's seeing and see those safeties. I know outside with that safety in the middle of the field, I got a chance to attack and attack deep with my speedster, and he does a great job throwing the football out there, and he does the rest with the catch and then stride it into the end zone.
That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. The Orange have the ball back and ready to go to work. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Incomplete, and man, is he lucky to get that one back. Defense that close to an interception.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him, and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
And a great job by the QB finding the running back, get him the football where he can do some damage after the catch, and most importantly, get the first down.
They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down. And Jelly. It's complete on the right side. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
Really nice job by the quarterback, dropping back, understanding. He knew his wide receiver was going to drag across the middle of the field. Good timing, waiting for him to come open, hitting him with the strike.
Last completion, picked up a couple. Here comes 2nd and 8. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. How important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going. It squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
From the gun on 3rd down, Steve Angeli. Picked off. Looking for more room. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his 2nd of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
The Bronco offense back out there ready to give it another spin. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with his 7-0 lead. Quarterback making adjustments. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Rolling, throwing, looking right. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score.
Well, after getting the takeaway now, you're in the fringe area just outside the red zone. The offense trying to stay aggressive. You're throwing it right away, seeing if they can catch the defense sleeping after now just coming on the field. But give the defense credit. They were aware. They were ready for it. Made sure that one fell incomplete.
So now it's 2nd and long. Quick release by the QB. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. The Broncos want to crank the tempo. On the move. Turning it on. He's finally brought down, but he takes it all the way to the 6.
And as a defensive guy, man, when you play a QB like this that will take off and run and has the speed to make you pay, it just limits what you can do. It limits the amount of coverages. It just makes you play a lot more hesitant. And you can see right there, man, the guy's got speed. Interested to see how this defense continues to attack this QB.
And the Broncos are threatening on 1st and goal. Quarterback will keep it. No room to run, and he stopped right at the line of scrimmage. It'll be 2nd and goal.
You know, they went QB designed run, but there just was nowhere for their quarterback to go. He couldn't go outside, and there was just way too many bodies on the inside for him to get anything positive. They lose a yard.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Got his man on the outside. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch.
Nice job by the defense forcing the 3rd and goal. You can't allow any run after catch in these situations. Play aggressive, play tight, and play physical.
They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of settling for 3, but it is 3rd and goal. Quarterback keeper. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Broncos! Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays and closed the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. And the ball will make it into the end zone. No return on that one for a touchback. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Throwing and jelly. Got it in the middle. It's Miller.
Well, the short passing game is a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable, but it also allows you to see how the defense is going to react and play. So this can certainly open things up later on.
Syracuse might take a shot here on 2nd and short. Finds his big tight end. Big play. Takes him into plus territory. He's out of bounds at the 47.
Okay, here's the bad news. They're down by a lot of points really early in this game in the first quarter. The good news is there's a lot of football left. The better news, they finally get a big play through the air. That's the kind of play that can spark some confidence and completely turn this thing around. They got to keep that up.
Hits the slide, got the first down with his feet. Syracuse right back at it. Running inside, it's Miller. He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has them set up. 1st and goal and a touchdown here really gives them momentum.
Hey, take it. 29 pounds. 29 pounds. Ready, go.
Steve Angelic. Moving out to the right. Touchdown, Cuse. Right on the money, and he makes the grab in the end zone.
What a fantastic route that time. If you're going to be able to throw the ball down in this area of the field where the windows close so quickly, you have got to be precise with the route running, and that's what happened right there. That's an easy connection between the QB and his target for the score.
He'll bring it out. It's gone. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. Got the quick completion. They make the stop, and that will likely bring us to the end of the first quarter. We've reached the end of the period. Boise State has the lead. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the second quarter.
So let's on.
Takes the handoff. It's gone. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
Yeah, and it's so nice. Don't overthink it, right? Just hand it off, get the first down, new set of downs, let's go.
They'll snap it from the 25 here on first down. They'll move the wide receiver. Wants to throw. It's Madsen. Still looking on the move. He's going to take off. He'll get it across the 30-yard line. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 32 as this offense is trying to do some work.
Man, this defense has their hands full today because not only do they have to worry about the running backs and not only do they have to worry about the passing game, they've got to worry about this quarterback running the football because of plays like that. Not a huge explosive play, but he showed you the athleticism. He showed you he has the ability to hurt you with his legs.
And now on second down for this offense. He might want another play.
Booster.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. Fires to the wideout. Intercepted. Takes it the other way. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
If you don't have good vision, you're not going to be a middle-of-the-field safety. You got a lot of ground to cover from hash to hash. You better be able to see the quarterback. You better be able to see routes and break on the football. Nice job seeing the formation, seeing the route, breaking on it, and making the interception.
Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early and often. There are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves. And they think, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a rhythm.
Awesome job. Run the football, right? It's really basic. Go to those plays you know can get you first downs, get you some extra set of downs, then you can go make big plays.
From the 17-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Quick completion to the right. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Orange. Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score.
It's so nice to have these big playmaking tight ends that are basically oversized receivers. Make a play down the field to him, huge catch radius, makes the play, and then I love the run after the catch. These guys can do this nowadays. He does the rest of the work and gets into the end zone.
He'll bring it out. It's Bates. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Boise State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. Last drive ended with a pick, but you still have to attack through the air. Oh, he's got a chance. That'll be good enough for a first down. They'll mark it at the 30.
Well, he was able to gash him on that play. You just give this guy 1 inch, one little crease. He puts his foot in the ground, and he gets north fast.
Now on first down from the 30. He wants to change this route. Dropping back, it's Madsen. Going long. And they can't make the connection, going for a big play on first down.
Pedal to the metal right now for this offense. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns. Here on their 3rd possession, they're still taking shots way down the field, and why not? Give the defense credit finally. Something good happens for them. They get the incompletion, but if I'm this quarterback, I'm still throwing it deep.
Misfired on first down, back to the air on 2nd. He's not afraid to go deep. On target to the left. And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play. And you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
The Broncos will line it up on 1st and 10. Red pass, it's complete. There's a little room there. Touchdown, Broncos! He got loose, and it was lights out after that. Man, he didn't just put it on his numbers. If he were throwing it at a front porch, he would have put that right in the keyhole. What a precise pass.
Right in the keyhole, right on the button, right on the face mask, whatever it was. Great throw, great timing. Nice job by the quarterback.
And he tacked on the extra point. And that was not what they had in mind as the kickoff sails out of bounds. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Jelly. And it's incomplete, deflected, knocked away by the D.
This defense is going to use this guy in a lot of different ways. You'll see him rush the passer. Obviously, he'll have his name called when the offense tries to run the football, but I love his coverage ability.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Fires to the big fella. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line.
Well, you're trailing into games. Someone's got to make a play. There's an accurate throw by the quarterback, and when you throw it accurately like that, you give your receiver an opportunity to advance the ball. Good, strong running. He's able to break a tackle, and that's an explosive play they need now as they're trying to tie this game up.
Offense threatening at the 45-yard line on 1st and 10. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Miller. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here.
And that would be the definition of first down success. Putting yourself in a good position. It's 2nd and inches. I can do whatever I want next. I can take a shot down the field. I can run the football and get a new set of downs. Like, nice first down execution.
You just need more from your offensive line. 2nd and short like that, you'd love to be able to fire off the ball and pick that up running it, but the defense was able to get penetration. They were able to get a stop, and now you set up 3rd down, and this offensive line is going to have to play a lot better here.
On 3rd and short, just trying to get enough for the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
When the running back gets going and gets ahead of steam like that, so hard to get to the ground. That's why you blitz. That's why you bring pressure. That's why you bring more guys in the box so you can get him before he gets going. But once he got going, you could tell it was hard to get a hand on him, hard to get him to the ground.
They'll give it to him again. Gain of about 4 sets up a 2nd and 6.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
That's a great example of the defense there tackling the catch. As soon as the big fella caught the ball, down he went, not picking up the first.
The Orange now facing a 3rd and short. Swings it out to his running back. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. Timeout taken by Boise State. Second time they've stopped the clock here in the half. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. And here they come going for the first down on 4th and 2. He's guided out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 6-yard line, and this defense has to be reeling.
I know there's a lot of play callers that would try to throw the football there on 4th and 2, but they decided to run it, and that was a great call. First down.
And this offense has a chance to pull even as we get deep in the first half. Defense trying to hold on to the lead. Strong, tough run, and he's brought down just inches away from the score. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running, second down coming. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Syracuse.
And I love that this offense stuck to it, stuck to the run game, didn't panic. They got down, but they answered the bell right before the half, and they got this thing right where they want it now. They can tie this football game and hopefully go into the half with a lot of momentum.
He'll bring it out. It's Bates. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. On the run, it's Riley.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. The offense changing the play. Back to throw, it's Madsen. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. Trying to escape and get it himself. They'll wrestle it down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. A design run for the quarterback. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Soften him up with a run. Now to throw. That's reeled in. It's Brown. And with that, the Broncos use their final timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half.
Take the profit, right? Pitch and catch. Defense in zone coverage. Receivers got some access. Just spit it out to him. Let him catch it, advance, and get what he can get.
Short completion on first down, and here comes 2nd and 8. Looking to fire. Floating away. Finds his way up just short of the 40 to the 39-yard
there's nothing more annoying defensively than this. You got a guy bottled up, great coverage, boom. He escapes out of it, pulls a rabbit out of a hat. Next thing you know, he scrambles, gets a first down. Now I got a new set of problems I got to deal with.
Booster! Bubba! Go!
To the air on first down. Quarterback adapting. Nothing open downfield, so he'll just toss it away.
Know the situation, know the game of football, right? When I start to get outside the pocket, I don't see anything there, I can throw the ball away. I don't have to take a sack, get a lost yardage play. I can just throw the ball out of bounds as long as it passes the line of scrimmage. We go on to the next down. No harm, no foul.
Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Sends it back in motion. Looking to pass. It's Madsen. Throws to the wideout. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. And they make the play and make sure there's not any scoring opportunity right here before the end of the half.
And this is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Here we go. Ready, go!
Throwing and jelly. Bought a little time, lets it go. Got it in the middle, it's Miller. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. And here on second down, they'll send out the field goal unit to try to get 3 before the break. Kick comes up a little short, and now he's thinking kick 6.
He showed you the speed as soon as he fielded that missed kick. It was off to the races, lots of open grass, and what a momentum-shifting play, taking that missed field goal back to the house.
And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update.
Men, notable storylines all across the sport today. So let's roll up our sleeves and get you updated here in Week 6. Let's start with Texas taking on the number 8 team, the Oklahoma Sooners. And it's the Sooners on the losing end right now of a tight one. This legit playoff contender kind of stumbled out of the gates. And while there is time to turn things around, they had better start soon.
Boise State ready to send up that up. And now on the pitch, the ball's loose. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. Scooped it, scored it, into the end zone. Touchdown, Cuse.
And man, how awesome is that for the big fella? And he wasn't going to just fall on that loose fumble. He decided to scoop it and score, and David shows off the athleticism.
I mean, we were born to do more. We just grew out of the running back body, but we were really all running backs at heart. It's just hard when you got to go that far because you're running out of oxygen. You could tell the gas tank was low, but the big fella getting the touchdown.
The 42-yard field goal that was no good gives them the ball back at the 25-yard line. The run inside. It's Riley. Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30.
These RPO runs, they're like body blows. I like them because it just sort of chips away at a defense. You'll take these kind of gains all game long. You keep running the football this way, you're going to keep moving the sticks. You're going to keep driving this defense back, so keep at it with the RPO game.
Line getting set on second down. Right back to him on the ground. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
And we talked about this guy coming into the game, man. He's a dude. Like, he's a guy that they're going to feature, they're going to give the football to. He's so good with the ball in his hands, so why would you not hand it to him as much as possible? They're doing it early, and he's getting some chunk yardage. This defense, they knew about him, but now they're finding out about him.
Looking for space. It's Riley. Picks up the first down. And the defense finally able to corral him at the 45. That will move the chain.
Well, the defense just had to chase that guy down, make a tackle after a long run, and no chance to substitute. They got to get the play call in because the offense is trying to go fast.
He'll be knocked out of bounds after picking up a few. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Wants to adjust the pattern.
Hydro. Sweep.
Motion from the back. To the air. It's Madsen. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on 2nd down. They're staring at 3rd. It would have been a high-level play, but it's a play this quarterback expects to be able to make when he has a guy open.
Man, these quarterbacks start practicing and doing 7-on-7 and having quarterback coaches when they're like 7 years old, 8, 9 years old now. So even when they don't have wide open wide receivers, you still expect them to fit that ball in there and make it happen.
Calls his own number. He's not going to have enough for the first down. Had to get it to the 35, and now a tricky 4th down decision coming. They'll move the tight end. Quarterback keeps it. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive.
And defensively, man, you just want to get to 4th down, right? Give yourself an opportunity. And even though it was 4th and 1, try to get the stop, especially in this part of the field where they could come away with points and kick a field goal, or they could come away with a touchdown. Man, I want to get this stop and get off the field, but the offense executed. Defense just missed out.
Running inside. It's Riley. Not much room. They pick up of 2 down to the 28.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Unloads quickly. He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the first down.
Well, we see another catch by this guy. This defense is going to need to do a better job of tackling the catch. In coverage, I know they want to slap the ball away, but if you can't do it and force the incompletion, you've got to at least make sure you're able to drag him down to the ground as soon as he catches the ball.
And the Broncos have it with a 1st and 10. Quick release on the RPO. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play, in prime position for a score. Following the completion, we get a stoppage to check out the injured player. The freshman safety still down on the field as he's being attended to by the medical personnel. The Broncos will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown, Boise State! And that one will give them the lead. They just took the air out of that thing. That might be an understatement. They took the ball away and just wore down, just grinded away at that defense.
It took a lot of time off the clock in the process as well. I'm impressed with the physicality up front of this offense. that's where it all starts. If you're going to march the ball down the field like they just did, you've got to be dominating in the trenches, and they are doing that in this game right now.
The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. The Syracuse offense makes its way onto the field. You want to talk about taking the wind out of your sails. Drive the ball down the field and miss the field goal, David.
You know what? Don't leave it up to kickers. Execute better offensively. I think you...
Snatches it on the run. Big pickup on that one. They'll mark him out at the 40.
This is a shootout. Both offenses up and down the field. They're generating explosive plays. It feels like which team has the ball last may win, but give the quarterback a lot of credit that time because, again, he saw a beautiful look to take a shot into, and he throws an absolute dime.
One big play, and you go from a little backed up to threatening. It's 1st and 10 from the 40. Got 6 yards on the play, 2nd and 4 coming.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on 1st down and set up a short yardage on 2nd down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on 2nd down.
Snowed under by the defense.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
They're looking at a 3rd down and short from the 33. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Now well within striking distance as that 3rd down play gets them a first at the 29.
That has got to be so demoralizing for the defense. You haven't been able to stop this guy all game long. And here on 3rd down, they're handing it off to him anyway because they don't think you can stop him. This defense right now, you see a lot of people hanging their heads a little bit because they're not playing with tons of confidence.
Maybe some room here. Got some room, headed to the goal line. He's into the end zone. Touchdown, Orange. That running back just had a caravan of blockers to take him into the end zone.
There's not very many times at home, Reese, where I'm going to say that everybody watching on their couch could have scored on that play. This is one of them.
Extra point here will tie the game. And after that extra point, we have a tie ball game in the 3rd quarter. They put together a 5-play, 75-yard drive. And he put an exclamation point on that drive with a 29-yard touchdown. Fielded in the end zone, it's Bates. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. Comes the Broncos offense to start the drive. Their lead is gone, and they'll try to grab it back on this drive. Quick spin on the run. Caught, and he's got room. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down. After that big gainer to open things up, they'll put it in play from the 40. Takes a handoff. It's Gaines. Oh, he's got some space.
And winning 1st downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on 1st down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
8-yard pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and short. The lone back's got it. Got a little press. Big pickup on that one. They'll mark him out at the 40.
And Listen, the offensive line has to do their job, but a really good job by the running back, understanding where his hole is. Go hit it, get the first down, don't mess around. Nice job following his hole, getting positive yards.
And the Broncos will snap it on 1st and 10. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Riley.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Quarterback making checks.
Last turn, left turn. Ready, go.
The give to the back. And he's wrestled to the ground. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long.
Here we go. Slug. Freeze. Go.
On the move. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the 1st.
And this defense has got to be jacked up, man. They finally forced the 4th down, right? They've gotten a couple of 1st downs, got some things going, but I think it's decision time for this offense. And this D's got to do it one more time, right? They've got to get another play, a big 4th down stop here to get some of that momentum and get the football back.
The Broncos will try to pick it up on 4th down.
Ready, go.
He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Unleashes one. Hauls it in easily enough for the 1st down. He goes out of bounds right at the 10-yard line, and the offense can spell the touchdown from here. Can't wait to see how this 4th quarter is going to go and see who can come out on top in this barn burner. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line.
Ready. Let's go.
Just going to keep it after the snap. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. Following that last play, we have a Bronco that is slow to get up. Looks as if it's their senior quarterback who's down on the play, and that is a guy they can ill afford to lose. We'll have Holly check on his condition shortly. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. The run up the middle, looking for the score. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. And the Broncos want to pick up the tempo. Turning to the running game here on 3rd and goal. They get him on the ground. The defense knew exactly where they had to stop him, and it's 4th down.
And these are the big decisions you have to make in a football game. How confident are you in your defense? That's all this decision comes down to. If I kick a field goal and I trust my defense, that's how this game could end. Or do I want to roll the dice because I don't believe in my defense?
No field goal attempt here. They'll try to break the tie here in the 4th with a touchdown.
Booster. Hey, move. Ready, go.
Using his feet. Touchdown, Broncos! And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the 4th. The Broncos fight back and take the lead.
Have yourself a day, young fella. You know why they handed him the ball a lot? Because he did that. That's It's his 4th trip to pay dirt. This dude has shown you a little bit of everything. What a great back. And 4 touchdowns on the day.
And he splits the uprights on the extra point. The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. Drive. And now this offense needs a late 4th quarter drive to answer that last touchdown. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27.
Winning first down is such a big deal on defense. Like getting them into more predictable situations, more passing situations. Nice job not giving up a lot of run after contact on that first down.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. The throw. Zings it complete to the right. That had all the makings of bug meat windshield. But how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first?
Well, you hear all the time that the tight end's the QB's best friend. You saw a perfect example of it on that last play, right? 2nd down, you need to pick up some positive yards to keep this 3rd down manageable. Really nice job of executing.
On 3rd and short, they'll ride the running back here. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
Well, when you've had the day that this guy's had so far, why not hand it off to him on 3rd down, right? At this point, you're almost basically expecting him to find a way to pick it up, and he does exactly that. This guy has been a monster all game.
Syracuse ready to go to work with another first down. The run inside. It's Johnson. Pickup of 5 is now 2nd and 5.
Man, it's easy to call plays when you're getting 5 or 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, why would I get complicated? Why would I get complex? Like, up front right now, this group just win, fall forward, get that good game, stay ahead of the sticks, don't have to get in bad situations. This defense better respond, or else I'll do that all the way down the field.
Makes the grab. It's Miller. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47.
I just love quarterbacks that aren't greedy and that aren't always trying to throw the home run ball, right? 2nd down, you're in your own end of the field. The guy you want to throw to is not open. Just find the back. He'll go do something positive with it. This guy is a weapon. You got to find him in the pass area.
They stop him at the 42, but they get it across midfield. Pick up 10 and the first down. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. I'm sure Holly will find out what's going on, and for the moment, we will step aside. Most important part of a clutch drive. Piece together some first downs. Get in position. And here they are on 1st and 10. Might have a chance. Running it inside the 30 and finally out of bounds at the 27.
Just a simple play. Get the speedster on the edge. Get the edge. Block it up really well. And then let the running back do the rest. But I do like the finish from the defense. Listen, you gave up a big play. At least hit him as he goes out of bounds. Take a chunk out of him. Make the game physical. Make him pay for that run.
There he goes.
What a run. Great speed, great vision, elusiveness, and David, he's tackled down close to the goal line.
Yeah, and this offense, when you can run the football like this, man, you will have success, especially in the red zone, trying to get touchdowns.
And guys, if they can somehow, some way find their way into the end zone, we'll have a tie game in the 4th. Steve Angeli got out of trouble and throws. Tight end finds a soft spot. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
This is the area of the field defensively. It really doesn't matter what they've done to get here. You got to blow up, try to force the field goal. Nice job on 1st down and goal, getting them tackled to the ground.
They keep pushing forward. Now back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6.
Let it go.
He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick his way to the end zone. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
It's looking like they're going to have to try to throw this one into the end zone here on 3rd down, David. Quarterback's got to be careful. Can't get greedy because you know these windows, they close fast.
Extremely tight windows. Find your big body guys that you know can win in contested situations here on 3rd down.
If they can pay off this 3rd and goal with a touchdown, it might be getting a little tough to swallow over there on the other side. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
The Orange calling for a timeout. It's their first. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. Now, the offense is still out there. They're taking a gamble here. They could come up empty by passing on the field goal here on 4th down. Angeli might be looking to run. They got him for the sack, and they'll get the ball back after the 4th down stop.
And that's the world we live in. You want to be aggressive. You want to get touchdowns. You don't want to kick field goals. Analytics says this. Well, now you get no points. And the defense bows up in a big part of the field, gets the big sack on 4th down and goal.
They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. Pushes ahead for a couple. They'll mark it at the 33.
And with the lead late in this football game, I expect to see more of this from this offense. And what am I telling my running back, who's already put the ball on the ground once today? 2 hands on the football. We're not fighting for all this extra yardage. Like, protect the football. We cannot put that thing on the deck.
Got 3 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 7. Might be calling a hot route. To the air. It's Madsen. Escapes the pressure going right. Throwing on the run. He's got it at the 30. Breaks into the open. Touchdown Broncos. Once he got a step, it was all over right to the house. They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3.
And how about the bomb? The long field all the way across the field. Big-time play, big-time throw. Receiver runs underneath it, takes it to the house. Huge play for this offense.
Well, you could draw a line in the middle, and he would have hit that thing. It bounds through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchdown. Syracuse offense heads back onto the field. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on 4th down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little bit of a drive together, but, Jesse, they stalled on the other side of the field, and they got to find a way to keep that momentum going as they get closer to the end zone.
I agree. I do like their mindset, though, and I think they need to continue being aggressive moving forward in this game.
Middle of the field, Coleman's got it. He stopped right at the 50-yard line, but they'll move the chains. It's 1st down. Syracuse right back at it.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
Timeout taken on the field. It's the 2nd call by Syracuse. They've got 1 timeout left now. They'll have to choose wisely as to when to use it. The Orange with a ton of options available on 2nd and short. They go play action with Angeli. Gets away from 1. Rushes on him. Finds some time. Works it ahead for 6 yards on the play. That'll be enough for the 1st down, and it also takes us to the 2-minute timeout. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Here we go. Ready? Go.
Throwing Angeli. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down.
And this offense has another opportunity to put a scoring drive together. They've done a really good job, man. Their defense, yeah, it's been okay. Like, giving up a lot of points. Now they're in a situation where can you be clutch? Can you come up big in a 2-minute situation when you really need to?
Hauls it in. Gain of 8 is now 3rd and 2. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Bully ball on 3rd and short. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
And guys, hold that thought just a second, because here comes the 4th down play. If they don't get it here, this one is probably over. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. They convert the 4th down, but back to the line with no time to waste. Caught over the middle. It's Clement. There's got some room in into the goal line. Into the end zone for a touchdown, and here in the final minute, they still have a chance.
If we had any chance to make this happen, we had to score with a little bit of time on the clock. Now we need a miracle. Now we need to kick the onside, get an onside kick, and somehow, some way, make a big play.
Takes the easy one to the back. He's not going to make it in, and the decision to go for 2 does not work out. They've got enough time to get another score, but they have to get the ball back on this onside kick. And that one, I don't think, with required 10 yards, it did not. Penalty marker is out. These onside kicks are nearly impossible anyway, but you have to at least give them a chance by getting the ball 10 yards. They'll take the penalty and take over with the lead. The quarterback takes a snap and takes a knee. Well, this was an offensive showcase out there today. We thought it would be a high-scoring game, and it certainly delivered.
If you love offense, then you love this type of game. Both offenses going up and down the field, seemingly at will. Throwing the ball, running the ball. But, David, I feel like if you're a fan of defense, maybe this wasn't your cup of tea.
More defense optional. You didn't really get too much of that stuff, but, listen, you got to get a few stops late in the game. You got to get actually just kind of one stop with this many points that was being scored. You got the stop late. That's why you got the dub.
This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. For David Conley, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis saying goodbye, everybody.